This the Trojans and the FBD, or do you know? And Trojans? Well, they got started a little bit early, but we're off and going here as FBD has a running back running down the field. He's to the 50, to the 40, and he's going to be drugged down from behind as we have FBD football against the Trojans tackle football team. And running that ball that time for FBD was Kobe Kelly, number 24. And it looked like number 3 got him from behind, Mason Perez, for the Trojans. So it's 1st and 10. That was on 2nd down at the 20 as the games got started out here about 2 minutes ago. And 6:27, 6:28 in that range. So we were trying to get on here to start at 6:30. They got a little bit early start here on Monday Night Football. Thanks for joining us here on KSVPTV.com. Live in Artesia out here at the JC Park. First game of the night, FBD against the Trojans. Kelly in the backfield for FBD. The quarterback is Bo Hawker. Both of those guys, 6th graders. They've got an A formation look. FBD brings in their and there's a tackle in the backfield by number 10 of the Trojans as Mauricio Tavera, defensive end, comes through and makes the tackle. That's a tackle for loss. Ball was handed off to number 24, Kobe Kelly, and got him right there, so at the point of attack, and actually lost about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 12. How are you doing? Good. As the play coming in with the quarterback, Kelly goes over and talks to his coach, and he'll hustle into the huddle and give him the play. Second game tonight, approximately 7:30, will be the Young Guns taking on the Spartans here on Monday Night Football. I think I mentioned it, but this is Joby Hodling, and we're on KSVPTV.com. They break the huddle, and this time Hawker will go into the shotgun. Snap is back. He's looking to throw the ball. Steps up into the pocket. Going to throw a flag route, and it's a little bit long. Looks like the intended receiver was Kason Hamilton for FBD. And it looked like he might have had a step on his defender, but the pass was a little bit long, and so it's incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 12 for FBD. So again, the play come in with the quarterback. A couple of changes made on defense there. A couple players hustled off. They break the huddle, and Hawker's going to go under center and have his slot and wide out on either side. Snap is back. He's going to turn, hand it off to Kelly. He tries to go to that right side, and he is tackled. Number 55, first one there. Might have got a couple of yards. That's Liam Olguin, a 5th grader for the for the Trojans. And that'll bring up 4th down. He was able to get those yards lost and a couple of yards gained. So on top of that, so it'll be 4th down and about 8 for FBD. As again, Hawker hustling in from the sideline. Getting the play to his huddle. 2 games tonight, and then tomorrow night, afternoon, we'll be live at Morris Field, KSVPTV.com, as we're going to be bringing the 8th grade Border Conference Championship, and I'll talk about that here in just a minute. Hawker in the shotgun, going in motion, and they're going to call a illegal motion. False start on the running back, number 24, Kobe Kelly, as he started to go into motion, then he stopped and stepped back, and so now there's going to be a timeout taken by FBD. So that might back them up 5. It's going to be 4th and about 13 yards for them, and they're on the right at the 35-yard line of the Trojans. So tomorrow afternoon at 4:30, we're going to be live at Morris Field as the 8th grade Bulldogs are hosting the Lovington Wildcats, 8th graders, for a Border Conference Championship game. Robbie Blue and myself will be there, and we'll bring that game live to you. And then our high school girls varsity volleyball team, Coach Williams and his team, will be starting district tomorrow night as the Portales Rams, Lady Rams, assuming they can get here with all the problems they had in Roswell, but I haven't heard anything. They'll get here. They don't have to go through Roswell to get to Artesia. So that game is scheduled right after JV, which will be at 5:30. So around 6:30, 6:45, somewhere in that range. Robbie and I will be over there to bring that game to you on the radio, KSVP Radio, and on KSVPTV.com. All right, we're back to live action. 4th and about 13. Kelly goes up to the line. Now he's going to shift over to the right side. Go by the slot. Empty backfield. Snap is back. He's looking over the middle. He's going to be wrapped up, and he's not going to be able to get away. That's going to be a tackle for loss. Both no names you're going to hear all night. Mauricio Tavera, number 10, and number 55 for the Trojans. And now I thought I saw 55 a while ago on my roster. Let me see. Maybe it was a different. No, I think it's 55. Yeah, I may have read you the wrong name a while ago. 55 I don't have for some reason on the Trojans roster, but he and Mauricio were in there. So a turnover on downs is 1st and 10 for the Trojans as they hold. One long play for FBD and then couldn't get anything else going. Had a couple tackles for loss. All right, so the Trojans on their offensive side of things and going under center as their quarterback. They've got a couple of backs in the backfield. 3, in fact. They're going to turn, hand it off, and coming through there, making up several yards, is number 31 for the Trojans. He's tackled by 63 and a gang of others, but 31, well, shoot. You know what? I think it's the Spartans that are playing. I think I've been telling you wrong all night, and I apologize for that because there's a 31 on the Spartans. There's a 55 on the Spartans as well. So 31 is Brayson Ortiz, who just broke through and picked up about 6 yards. A 2nd down and 4. Turn, and they're going to pitch it to the right side. It's going to be Ortiz again trying to get around that right corner. He breaks a tackle. He turns up, tries to turn upfield, and he is tackled back there. And it looks like he was tackled for a loss. Going to spring up a 3rd down and about 6 for the Spartans. Ball's marked on the 40, about the 48-yard line. 47 as they break the huddle. So 3rd down and 6. And their quarterback is number 3, and that is Liam Romero. I think it's number 3. Nope, it may not be. He went under center, and it might be number 11. I'll try to get these numbers for you as I can see them. It was number 2, and as they end around reverse, and it looks like they're going to pick up the 1st down and a little more. That's forcing out of bounds was Hamilton, and on the rush was number 31, and that's Brayson Ortiz, and he picks up the 1st down plus. So it'll be 1st down and 10 on the FBD side of things at the 46-yard line. Ball placed on the near hash. And it is number 2, the quarterback, Peyton Fuentes, for the Spartans. So the Spartans and the Trojans, they got different colors, but their helmets are similar in terms of their, and so I just got it wrong. I apologize for that, fans. Spartans and FBD, it's 1st and 10 as the Spartans quarterback is in the shotgun this time, and he has number 31, Brayson Ortiz, to his left, a formation look, and then there's going to be an offsides as they drew him off. Nice hard snap count. The offense stayed still, and somebody on FBD jumped. So it'll bring up a 1st and 5 now for the Spartans. So they're going to go ahead and take a new play in. Maybe the same play, but we'll see. Number 2, Peyton Fuentes, gets into the huddle as he comes from the sideline with his play. And he is going to stay in the shotgun. He's got a running back to his left and his right. Nope, he went up under center, so he's got 3 back. Got a loaded backfield, actually. So he's under center. It's not exactly a wishbone look. They're kind of in line. Snap is back. He's going to turn it off. And, boy, number 63 turned him around and drove him backwards, and that was Brock Beavers with the tackle. Met him before the hole in the backfield. They're going to give him forward momentum. Actually gained 2 yards. So I thought they stopped him short, but they did not. So he picked up almost 3 yards. It'll be second down, and we'll call it a long 7 for the Spartans. They break the huddle, and this time they will go to an A formation look, a slot and a wide out on either side. In the shotgun is Peyton Fuentes, and his running back Ortiz to his left. Tried to draw him off sides, and the right tackle moved, so we're going to have a false start this time. So false start, back them up 5. So it'll be second down and 12 now for the Spartans. We're here in the first half, and it's a 20-minute running halves for these teams. And the only time the time is stopped is on change of possession and timeouts. All right, so he's going back under center. Got 3 running backs in the backfield once again. Turn, they're going to run full break out the other way, and it's going to be number 8 running. He's going to be hit and tackled, and that on the tackle was number 17, Chase Palmer. And running the ball that time was Liam Romero. Actually, might have been, well, there's 2 number 8s again on this roster. All right, so it'll be third down and about 15. It was a loss of 2, so coming back into the huddle is Peyton Fuentes, the quarterback, and he will break the team from the huddle. Spartans have yet to throw the ball, but they've had some success running it, moving the ball, and they've kept the possession a long time here. I'll get you the time here in just a second. Snap is back. He is looking to throw it. Steps into a throw. It's going to be caught on the sideline to the 40, inside the 40. I'm not sure he got enough for a first down. He's going to be just short, so it's going to bring up fourth down. He's at the 36-yard line. Got to get to the 31, so it's going to be fourth down and 5 as Fuentes hustles back out with his play. Good throw and good completion, but it was across the field, and I could not see who caught it, and I couldn't see who tackled him. There were several FBD players on the tackle. So good job getting to the ball, and a good job on the pass and completion as well. Picked up about 10 yards, so it's fourth down and 5. From the shotgun, an A formation look. They did not jump. He tried to draw him, so now he barks out to the offense again. Does Fuentes. Snap his back. He's going to turn and try to get around the corner, and he's got Hamilton right on his tail. Can he get to the first down? He does. He turns the corner, and he's finally run out of bounds by number 44, Emma Vandevender, but not after a big first down pickup, all the way down to the 20-yard line for the Spartans. How much time is left in the half? 7 minutes and 32 seconds, counting. And counting here in the first half, as FBD had the ball for a good bit, but the Spartans have had it longer. And they've been slowly taking their time getting down the field, and now on the 20-yard line, so just breaking the red zone. They're going to go trips to the wide side, which is the opposite of where I'm at. And the quarterback, Fuentes, takes a look over. He's got number 33 in the backfield with him. De Hoya snap his back. He's going to throw the ball. He's throwing a deep pass, and it's going to be overthrown. His intended receiver was number 3, Liam Romero, but just a little bit far. Good idea. He had got behind his defender, but incomplete, so I'll bring up second down and 10. As they once again will get into the huddle, and Fuentes got his play. Now he's coming back to the coach. But he's got it now, so he'll hustle back out there. As the center breaks from the huddle. 2nd down and 10 at the 20-yard line of FBD. Under center. Man in motion is number 8. Turn and pitch it. On the right side, looking to cut up, and he's going to be hit and tackled in the backfield. And that's going to be Hamilton and Beavers with a tackle for loss. It'll be 3rd down and 12 after the 2-yard loss for the Spartans. As Fuentes jogs the ball back in. And Fuentes now giving the play in the huddle. They break the huddle. Let's see how they line up this time. Looks like he is going to go under center. He's got his slots are kind of deep and near the tackles. Now number 8 goes into motion. Going to turn. They're going to run that end around again to the left side. He's going to turn it up and not get enough for the 1st down. But he does pick up positive yardage down to the 16-yard line. So they got to get to the 10 for 1st down. It's 4th down and 6. Fuentes talking to his coach, getting his play. 4th down and 6 here in game number 1. We're in the first half. And then they're marking off something. I didn't see the flag and I didn't see what the call was, but it's a lot. Holding, they're just now telling us. So from the previous spot, so it's going to be 3rd down and actually, it will remain 3rd down. So 3rd down from the 31, 3rd down and 21 for the Spartans. How much time left? 4:23 and counting. From the shotgun will be Fuentes. He's got his running back to his left. That's De Hoya. Snap his back, looking to throw the ball. Throws an out route. It's going to be almost picked off, and then knocking down. First one there that almost got to it was number 17, Chase Palmer. And he didn't get the interception, but he did grab on, and he got some help. But he was the first man there, and they picked up not many. They got about 1 yard on that outright. On that out route. So it's 4th down and 20 now for the Spartans. As they huddle up, time ticking away here in the first half. 0-0 is our score. Haven't said that. Nobody has scored yet. Each team has had 1 possession if you're just now joining us. The Spartans on their first possession as we speak. The first possession of the ball game went to FBD, and they had a big, long run and then got stopped. They're going to throw an out route. It's going to be caught. He's to the 20. He's to about the 15. A big hit over here, and it's going to be enough to keep him from getting in there, and it was Vandevender, trying to say Emma's name correctly. So it'll be 1st down going the other way, turnover on down. So both teams' offenses had some movement down the field on their first possession, but get stopped. And so they'll turn the ball around. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line for FBD. And how much time left? 2:48 to go here in the first half. 0-0 as the Spartans' defense will come back out. The offense for FBD on the field. And taking a long time in the huddle. Well, he hadn't got in the huddle yet. It was Hawker. He's coming in now with his play from the sideline. 22 making a late entry for the Spartans on defense. That's Noah Schultz. He just hustled in, as is number 21, Lucas Tolk. A couple of the corners actually, number 7 is a corner on this side. That's Gianna De Hoyas, or Gian. All right, so Hawker under center, a formation, running back in the backfield. A turn, hand it off to him on the right side, breaks 1 tackle, spins, and then he is tripped up by Fuentes, and also in on that was number 21, Tolk. So it'll bring a 2nd down and 4 for FBD, but time ticking away. 1:36 and counting here in the first half. Beautiful sunset out here, just a pretty evening. The orange of the sun burning up into the dark blue of the sky. Pretty evening. And you can see it there on the screen if you're watching while you're listening. Long time in the huddle. How much time now? 1:08 and counting. Second down and a long 4. Hawker going to be in the shotgun this time. He's got his running back to his left. And Kelly. Snap is back. Looking to throw the ball. Throws an out route to Hamilton. Hamilton is going to be wrapped up and not taken down, but he's got about 4 Spartans hanging off of him. The first one there was number 8, Thane Bowen. So, it'll bring up a 3rd down and 2 after the pickup of about 4 on an out route. Good job by the defense there as Bowen closed quickly, had help. They never got him down, but they stopped the progress. And now timeout taken. You stop the clock. And how much on it? Had 26 seconds left. 3rd down and 2 for the FBD football team. Thursday night, the Artesia varsity volleyball and JV volleyball will be at Goddard. And we will be there here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. And then Friday night, be back at Goddard, back at the Wool Bowl Friday night for the Goddard High School football team hosting our very own Artesia Bulldogs. And Bulldogs coming off the loss this last weekend in the big clash with Roswell. The Coyotes getting the Bulldogs 44-40, if you didn't know. So both teams now 4-1 in district play. The Coyotes and the Bulldogs. So Artesia will be traveling to Goddard. And again, we had that, I say we, as in Roswell and Hagerman and Dexter and Midway, really had the hard-hitting flash flood that happened Saturday night, Sunday morning. And so there's a lot of damage in Roswell, a lot of things being recovered. But continue to pray for the community and for those folks. And I know there's going to be a lot of help there, and there is. I don't think it's going to stop the sports action, but you don't know for sure. All right, so 3rd down, and they moved the yard marker up. So 3rd down and 1. Hawker takes a snap, fakes a handoff, looking to throw it down the field. He basically got one play here, and he's going to be dragged down from behind. And that's number 10 coming in on the tackle for the sack, Padilla. And the clock is running. I don't know if they'll get another play off or not. They're trying to. It's 4th down. How much time? 12 seconds, so maybe they will get a play off if they'll go ahead and call it. Snap is back, and a timeout was taken. Right, a timeout taken with how many seconds on the clock? 4 seconds, and it was taken by the defense. I think they were a little bit confused trying to get on the ball. So they called a timeout. So there'll be one final play here, barring a defensive penalty for the offense. 0-0 is our score. Been a 2 pretty good long drives for both teams, but then the defense was able to shut them down and turn the ball over on downs, both in the other team's end. Spartans got a little deeper as they got inside they got to the 20-yard line before having a couple of costly penalties and being tackled for loss one time. Turned it over on downs. All right, so this will be the last play as the FBD football team is still over kind of on the side over there in their huddle, but they have their play, and now they break the huddle and come out ready to go. They're going to split out 2 to this side. Twins really far out here. Takes a snap, looking down the field, going to throw it up, and it's going to be Hamilton with the catch, still on his feet, and then he's going to be gang tackled over there. And that will end the half. He got the first down. It was 4th and about 5, but that will end the half. as the FBD and the Spartans are all tied up here 0-0 as they take a 5-minute half. We'll be back here on KSVPTV.com with the second half action coming up here in about 5 or 6 minutes. Stay right there. All right, welcome back here to KSVPTV.com. Joby Hodling here with you, and beautiful Monday night out here from Monday Night Football. As we've got the Spartans and FBD playing right now, 0-0 as we start the second half. Spartans football, they've swapped ends, so the Spartans are right in front of me here on the 20-yard line. Fuentes, the quarterback, and the whole offense were looking over to their head coach as he was hollering something out to them. And they have not started the the chain gang is just now coming down. They're taking they're just walking down, taking their time. So they've got to set up on this end. I guess they thought they were setting up on the other end. I don't know. In any case, they're waiting on those guys. So once they get set up, then the officials will start the half, which they have done. Under center is Fuentes. He's going to turn. Going to keep the ball, come around the right end. Now he's going to pitch it. And that's a pitch was bad. The ball is picked up, and Hamilton has it. He's going to try to drag into the end zone, and he does break the tackle, and he will score on the first turnover of the ball game on a fumbled pitch. The pitch was behind the intended guy. It was Thane Bowen that was the pitch man, and the ball went behind him. And Hamilton was able to pick it up and get into the end zone. So 6-0 with 19:42. So the first play of the second half turns into the first points of the ball game. And it will be FBD. Let's see if they line up to kick it and go for the 2-point conversion with the kick, or if they line up in the regular offense and go for the 1 point. Looks like they're going to line up to kick it. So the PAT in Monday Night Football here in the Artesia Football League, 5th and 6th graders, is worth 2. If they line up in their normal offense and get it in, then it's worth 1 point. Now, that's to encourage these coaches and to teach the teams how to line up and kick a PAT. And that's what I've been seeing in every game this year so far. They're really, for the most part, doing that unless they're behind by a bunch. They're lining up and kicking the PAT, and it's worth 2 points. So it'll be Hamilton kicking. Hawker will be holding. They can't rush on it, so they snap the ball. Good snap. Sets the ball down on the black tee. Here's the kick. And it looked good, and it was good. Had plenty of leg, went out in the parking lot. So they'll have to go get that ball. But it is 8-0 FBD here in the second half with 19:42 to go in the half. Spartans offense will come back onto the field. Be 1st and 10 on their 20. That's the other thing. They don't kick off, and I don't know. Last year I think they could kick off if the players wanted to. If the team, I should say, wanted to kick or receive. But this year, I haven't seen a kickoff this year. It's all been to start at the 20-yard line. So that may be a new rule, or maybe they're just all choosing to do that. So 1st and 10 as they break the huddle. The Spartans, that is. Have the full house backfield. Got 3 running backs back there behind the quarterback, Fuentes, who goes under center. We've seen this in the first half as well, and they've run some leads out of that, handing off to the one guy. Now they're going to split them out, kind of like slots. So 3 back behind the quarterback. He's going to turn it, throw it backwards. It hits the ground, so pick it up. And let's see, it looks like FBD is going to get it. It's going to be 1st down at the 10-yard line for FBD because the pass was thrown behind, and getting that ball was number 17, Samuel Scholl, as he recognized that it was a backward pass. And the intended receiver didn't think about that being a backward pass, and he didn't go for the ball until he saw the other team going for it. But by then it was too late. Scholl had already fell down on it. So 2 turnovers. No offensive turnovers except for on downs in the first half, and then back-to-back turnovers on their first play of the half and then on their second play of the half for the Spartans, and it's 1st and goal at the 9-yard line for FBD. As they're getting their play right now from their quarterback, Bo Hawker. He'll come out, be in the shotgun. He's got Kelly to his right. That's Kobe Kelly, number 24. Now Kelly goes up to the line. Now he'll shuffle in motion to the right side. Kelly in the back. Bo in the backfield by himself. He does a little shuttle pass to Hamilton. Hamilton's running through tackles. He's down inside the 5-yard line, and then he's going to be stopped right there. So it'll be a pickup down to about the 4, I think is where they're giving forward momentum. Second down and goal from there. Hamilton came from the slot position on the left side, came underneath the quarterback, a little shovel pass, went around the right. Kelly had come out of the backfield and was over there on that right side, right next to the other slot, so they kind of had 2 lead blockers over there. Oh, you forgot to start the clock a while ago.
I did. This is the first time I've done this. Sorry.
So the clock just now started back. So we got 19:35 and counting.
That was a good 2 minutes.
Yeah, probably. All right, so the FBD break the huddle, and Kelly will be in the backfield behind Hawker in the shotgun. Man in motion, going to turn, hand it off to Kelly. He bursts through the middle, and he scores just a straight into the belly of the defense there by Kelly, and he hit that hole hard, and he goes in for the touchdown. So the score now 14-0. The kick counts for 2. Yeah, the kick counts for 2. So it's 14-0, and they're going to line up and probably go for, they're going for 1 this time. I just saw a coach over there say 1, which means they will run the ball or pass the ball. I don't see Kelly anywhere. There he is. Hawker, it's Bo Hawker, and he came in from the sideline with his play. So apparently they're going to run it this time or pass it, and if they're able to get it in, it counts as 1 point. So right now they lead 14-0 as they kicked the PAT on the touchdown just 2 plays ago. And now the official's saying stop the clock. Snap is back. Going to throw it out over here. It's going to be, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. So a good effort over there, but it does fall short. So the score remains 14-0, and that was number 10, Aiden Perales, that had the ball kind of go off his chest as he tried to bring it in. So it'll be 1st and 10 once again for the Spartans. The score now 14-0, with the Spartans going from the south to the north here in the second half. Just a slight breeze tonight. Pretty night. It's almost completely dark. There's a hint of that pink-orange over there in the western skyline, but just a hint. Just a gorgeous night here out of J.C. Park. Spartans break the huddle, and they are going to go with an A formation. Well, actually, A formation look. Slot and a wide out on either side. Quarterback Fuentes in the backfield. He's going to take a snap, looking to throw the ball. Steps up into the pocket. Going to throw it deep. He's got a man. That's good. And it goes in and out of the hands of number 22. Boy, Noah Schultz, he had kind of turned his body to catch that ball, and I think he tried to run before he caught it. But he had got behind the secondary by 4 or 5 yards, and it was a good pass. Just a little bit short, but a good pass. And just went in through the hands and out. So it'll bring them back to the original line of scrimmage at the 20-yard line on the for second down. As they break the huddle, see what kind of a lineup they'll be in this time. Look like they're going to go into the shotgun again. Now he's going back under center, so he's got an A formation look, but he's got the running back, 3-back back there, and he's under center. Brings a man in motion. Turn, he's going to hand it off up the middle, and Hamilton right there, in addition to another FBD player, and I'm trying to see, it looks like number 48, and that's Landon West in on the tackle along with Case and Hamilton. So a pickup of about 1. It'll be 3rd down and 9 from the 21 for the Spartans here, with 16-14 and counting to go here in the ball game. So they'll break the huddle. 3rd down and 9. And going to go under center again is Puentes. He's got a slot and a wide out on either side. Ball in the near hash. His running back's number 31, Brayson Ortiz. And now he brings man in motion once again. Going to turn, fakes the handoff, looking down the right side, and he's going to be gathered up in the backfield. He's able to break away from that tackle, and he's still trying to break away, and finally tackled a big tackle for loss. Multiple FBD players there. The final one was number 48 that got the final tackle down, Landon West. There were several others involved, and I think they'll probably punt it from here. It's 4th down back at the 14-yard line. All right, so it'll be defense coming out. They are going to punt the ball, and it's not an actual punt. They just move it so many yards down the field. So on 4th down, they will punt it, and FBD offense will have another shot at it. FBD's offense has run 2 plays here in the second half, but the score is 14-0 as they got the turnover for a touchdown, and then they got another turnover deep inside the 10-yard line, ran 2 plays and scored on the second one. They got the PAT for 2 after the first touchdown, and then went for 1 and was unable to get it in. So our score 14-0, 14-27 and counting here in the second half, as FBD will have their 3rd shot at it. FBD still in the huddle. Now they break. Looks like Hawker will go under center. Kelly behind him. In the backfield in the 3-back position. A slot and a wide out on either side. Ball in the near hash as they go from the north to the south. Hawker takes a snap, turns. He's going to hand it off to Kelly. He bursts through that right side. Good blocking over there by number 63 as he took his man and just drove him across. And that was Brock Beavers, but a good job on that right side as Kelly bursts through for a pickup of 6. 2nd down and 4 for FBD as they lead 14-0. 13:30 and counting in the ball game. It's starting to get a little chilly out here. I don't know if Jeffrey brought a jacket, but Joby did. He stands up, and I think he's going to go get one. When you're just sitting in it, I mean, it's not that cold, but just a little bit of a breeze. I'm going to see what the temperature is. Jeffrey says, yeah, I brought a jacket. He went down off the trailer and got it. And they're still not broke from the huddle, so this one play has taken them over a full minute to get out of the huddle. But they haven't been calling delay games, so all the teams are fairly slow coming out of their offensive huddles. 2nd down and 4. Hawker in the backfield with Kelly to his left. Kobe Kelly, the running back. Snap is back. Looking to throw the ball, looking to the right side. He's going to throw it, and that is overthrown. The intended receiver was Emma Vandevender. She ran an out route from that slot on the right side. She was looking for a pass interference. Got a little push from behind when the ball was past her, looked like. But she did get pushed. She did get a little push, but it was pretty much uncatchable. It was out in front by 3 or 4 yards, it looked like, from my vantage point. So that brings up 3rd down and 4. The ball remains on the near hash here, nearest us on our press table, our press trailer. And now we're down under 12 minutes, 11:51 and counting, as they're still in the huddle. Now they break the huddle, and we'll see what Hawker does. He's going to stay back in the shotgun. He's got Kelly to his left, to the short side of the field, a slot and a wide out on either side. Snap is back, turn. He hands it off. Kelly goes around that right side. He's still on his feet to the 20. He's to the 15, still running. He's finally drugged down from behind, and that was Fuentes that got to him, but Kelly with a big pickup all the way inside the 15-yard line down to about the 14.5. Let's see where they spot it down. Ball's going to be on the far hash now. Yeah, inside the 14. So we'll call it the 14-yard line, but it's inside it. So 1st and 10 for FBD with 11:08 and counting here in the half. They break the huddle pretty quick this time. Bo Hawker in the backfield. He's got his running back to his left. Now he moves him over to the right side, and he's pointing, saying who he wants to pick up. Snap is back. Kelly does go that way looking. He's going to throw an out route to this side. Just out in front of Hamilton was the intended receiver. And so no completion that time, incomplete. They bring up 2nd down and 10 at the 14-yard line for FBD. 2 quick scores here in the second half. It was 0-0 at the end of the first half, and basically both teams had 2 long drives, which took up the whole first half, and now they're going to mark the ball about a yard. They're parking it on the other side of the 14 this time, so the nose of the football was on the inside of the 14 on the first play. Now it's on the outside, but that's all right. 2nd down and 10 from the 14-yard line. And they're still in their huddle. We're down to under 10 minutes now. So each play and huddle next huddle is taking about a minute, if not longer. And now they're changing the players right when they broke the huddle. But snap is back. Hocker drops back. He's going to throw the out on the other side. It's caught. Hamilton will turn upfield, and he'll be shoved out of bounds by about 6 Spartans. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. We'll see where he got to. 3rd down, just inside the 10-yard line. So they picked up about 5. Actually, they got him marked out on the 9. I look over at the yard marker over here, and it looks like he's sitting out about between the 10 and the 9, but they've got it marked on the 9 out on the field. So 3rd down and goal. Actually, I'm sorry, they can get a 1st down. 3rd down and about 5 as FBD still in the huddle, and we're down to under 9 minutes. So each play with their huddle usually takes over a full minute with no not keeping track of the play clock. No, on any teams. I haven't seen any delay games called. All right, so again, Hawker pointing to the right side, I think saying he wants where Kelly to block. That's where he's got him, and they get him to jump off sides on a hard count. That's going to bring him down to, should be a 1st down, looks like. As the official picks it up, he'll mark off 5 to 11, to the 10, to the 9. I mean, it's 1st and goal, to the 4. Not the 9, to the 4. So it'll be 1st down and goal at the 4-yard line for FBD. In the shotgun, he's going to look to throw it. They bring him blitz. They pick him up on that side, and they're going to throw it across, and it's going to, just in and out of the outstretched hands of Hamilton, who come across the field there. And that'll bring up 2nd and goal. Got it right in his fingertips, but unable to pull it in, so the incompletion. And we're now down under 8 minutes, 7:40 and counting. So, and then there's a flag. And I didn't see what the official called. I looked back at the clock. No, he hadn't called it yet. Illegal man downfield. That's a 5-yard penalty. So it'll be 1st and goal once again. This time at the 9-yard line. So he doesn't know there's a young man coming onto the field. He was kind of holding his hands up like, I'm not sure who I'm coming in for. But they do swap. They get a player in. Coming in for the Spartans was, I think it was number 74, but I don't have him on my roster. All right, FBD breaks the huddle. We're down to 6:50 and counting. Empty backfield. Snap is back. Going to throw the slant route. That's going to be almost intercepted. Boy, that would have been a race to the touchdown as number 3, Liam Romero, almost picked that slant route off. It goes in and out of his hands, incomplete. So it gives 2nd down and goal now for FBD. And we'll probably be under 6 minutes at 6:25 right now, but quarterback is still on the sideline getting his play. And without having a delay game, it can really make these games short because almost every team takes a long time to get the play in. So 2nd, and now he's in the huddle, but he's telling them what we're going to do. All right, so they break the huddle. 2nd down and goal from the 9-yard line for FBD. Kelly to the right of Hawker in the backfield. Snap is back. Going to turn, hand it off to Kelly on that left side. Good blocking. He cuts underneath the man, and he in for the touchdown. Colby Kelly gets in for the touchdown. The score now goes to 20-0 with 5:28 and counting left in the ball game. And we'll see if they go for the 2 on the PAT or if they go for 1 out of a regular offensive set. But a lot of time clicking off the clock here. 5:05 and counting as the quarterback just now coming onto the field for FBD. Lots of people out here every Monday night, big crowds. Got the 3rd and 4th graders down at the end on the north end of the complex here as they play flag football down there. And then we've got the 5th and 6th grade tackle football league going on here on the main field. And still coming out of the huddle, and they're down to 4:34 and counting. Finally break the huddle, and they're going to go for the 1-point conversion out of a regular offensive set. Kelly to the left of Hawker in the backfield as he moves his wide receiver in a little bit on the left side. Kelly goes into motion. He's going to come to the left side. Snap is back, and we're going to have a false start or something, delay of game. So, well, maybe somebody didn't have their mouthpiece in. So they showed the symbol of delay of game, but I think it was because he pointed to the defense. He's saying, can you give me a number? But the white hat made the call, and there's no numbers on the front of those jerseys. He's like, no, I can't give you a number. That's too late to get him in there, Coach. Oh, he's sending somebody in. All right, so they give him a yard up. I don't know if he didn't have a mouthpiece or what happened. He showed the delay game signal, but snap is back. Hawker looking to the right, still looking, going to throw it, and it's going to be through the hands of the intended receiver, incomplete. So the score with 3:15, and I think you stop it here. 3:13 here in the second half. No, he says don't stop it. Well, there you go. No, stop it. Yes, stop it. Yeah, I know. So I'm talking to so that you know I'm talking to the scorekeeper here and the time clock keeper, and it has been confusing to me the way that when they stop the clock, when they start the clock, and she told me this is my first time to do it, and so she's not sure either. But the clock is running, so down under 3 minutes. 2:45 and counting as the Spartans come out in their offensive huddle. And now they'll break the huddle. Going to go that 3-back look. Fuentes will go under center. Have a wide out on either side. Snap is back. Going to run it to the right side. And coming up and making the tackle. Boy, good job there by Chase Palmer, number 17, as he came up and hit him for about a 1-yard pickup as they spot the ball on the 21-yard line. That was a great tackle there by the outside linebacker. As we go under 2 minutes, 1:58 and counting. The next game we got coming up here, Young Guns taking on the Trojans here on Monday Night Football with Jeffrey Curtis. And now a timeout taken by the Spartans with 1:41 to go in the ball game. It's 20-0 in favor of FBD. So barring some miraculous, lots of timeouts and 3 straight scores, FBD is going to get the win tonight. This running clock is it'll really get away from you if you're not careful, and that's what happens a lot of times on these games, is that there's a long time between each play, and they're not being real strict with any kind of delay game. That would help all the teams, I think, if the league said, okay, we're going to have delay games from now on. But as far as I can tell, they're not going to do that. The reason I think it would help the teams is because it would force them to get another play going, and the offense right now, no matter who's on offense, pretty much every team takes them a minute to a minute and a half just to get another play in. And so whoever's on defense is just at that mercy. If they're down, it really hurts. If they're up, it helps them, which is kind of the crazy thing to me, is that even when teams are down, they're still taking a long time to get a play in. And, you know, that's how it goes. They're not going to call delay games. It's just taking a while. But we're in a timeout right now with 1:41 to go in the ball game, and the lead 20-0 for FBD. So the timeout is over. FBD defense hustling out. The Spartans offense was right there with their coach. And they're going to go. They're going to go in the shotgun this time. Fuentes will take the snap. He's going to turn and just tuck and run around the left side. He is still running on his feet. Turns the corner to the 40, to the 50. Cuts inside of a man. He's got a guy chasing him down, and Hamilton will pull him down from behind. It's a big pickup of about 50 yards all the way down. Let's see where they mark it. Got close to the 30-yard line on the other end, and he called to stop the clock. No timeout taken, but personal foul. Oh, that's why he called a personal foul. That's going to give him another 15 yards, so a horse collar. Personal foul, horse collar on that tackle. And they're going to spot the ball. Let's see if I can figure it out. Personal foul, horse collar on the defense. And the ball is spotted inside the 20, I believe. Well, I can't tell on the screen either. So it's minute 10 and counting. And Fuentes in the shotgun takes a snap, looking to throw the ball. He throws a deep corner route, and it's going to be in and out of the defender and offensive end. The intended receiver was number 22, Noah Schultz. And I couldn't tell who the defender was. It looked like he was going to intercept it, and then it went through his hands, went off the chest of Schultz, incomplete. And we're under a minute, down to 48 seconds and counting to go in the ball game. 20-0, FBD will get it may not be that score after they're going to get another play or two in, but right now 20-0, down to 37 seconds and counting. Fuentes in the shotgun. Ortiz to his left. He's looking to the left, looking for the pass. Now he's going to step away from traffic, and he is tackled from behind. And in on the sack was number 63 for FBD, and that is Brock Beavers. Came from the left defensive end as they called a timeout, and with 11 seconds left, the Spartans take that timeout. Just going to try to get a score here. There's not enough time to get 3, but they can get 1 on the board. That's going to be their effort here with 11 seconds to go in the ball game. Again, the second game coming up here tonight is going to be the Young Guns and the Trojans in our nightcap here at JC Park. Reminder, tomorrow afternoon, 4:30, the 8th grade Bulldogs taking on the Lovington 8th grade Wildcats in the Border Conference Championship. We will be there, Robbie Blue and I on the call, 4:30 tomorrow afternoon at Morris Field. If you are in town, anywhere close, go to Morris Field and go support those young men. But if you can't make it, you're somewhere else in the country, you're hearing me on my voice right now, tune in and watch it. It's going to be a good game. The Bulldogs taking on the Lovington Wildcats, 8th graders, for the Border Conference Championship. And then immediately following that, about 6:30, we'll have the Artesia Girls Varsity Volleyball team on KSVPTV.com and the radio and Facebook and YouTube as they play their first district game of the year. Portales Ramettes, or the Portales Lady Rams, coming to town. All right, Fuentes in the shotgun, snap is back. He's turning, he's going to throw it that side again. It's number 22 back there, and it's going to be intercepted. And running it back, and let's see who it is. He's going to be tackled from behind. I'm going to try to get the young man's number, but that will end the ball game right there on that interception. In the end zone, runs it out to about the 20, and I still can't tell who he is. I'm trying to they're going to shake hands, so I'm sorry I couldn't see their number, but an interception for FBD, and that ends the ball game here in game number 1. The final score, 20-0 FBD over the Spartans. I'll finish up my thoughts. We got the girls varsity volleyball team, JVs at 5:30, and then varsity first game of the season, the second season, as they say. The district play gets underway. The Portales Rams coming to town. Then on Thursday night, we'll travel to Goddard, and our girls will take on the Goddard Rockets, Lady Rockets, in the second district ball game of the season. And then on Friday night, the boys football team will travel to Roswell, go to the Wool Bowl, and take on the Goddard Rockets. And Robbie and I will be there at all of those games for you. Calling on the call, we'll have plenty of help. Jeff and Gene and others will be there here on KSVPTV.com. So again, if you're in town, if you're anywhere around, go to these games. Go support the players at each of these games. But if you can't make it, then tune in. Or if you're somewhere else in the country, somewhere else out of town, then tune in right here, and we'll have those games live for you. So that gives us, we got one football game tomorrow afternoon, a volleyball game on Thursday night. That's 3 games, a football game on Friday night. So we got 4 more games, plus the second half of our doubleheader tonight here on Monday Night Football. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, it'll be Trojans and Young Guns here on Monday Night Football. Welcome back, football fans, here on Monday Night Football, KSVPTV.com. We're on Facebook, KSVP Radio on Facebook, and we're on YouTube, KSVP TV on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. Monday Night Football, 5th and 6th graders here in Artesia, New Mexico. Soon to be all of them together, Bulldogs, but down at this level they get to play against each other. And we've got our next game, the Trojans and the Young Guns, as the teams are on the field. The Trojans with the ball first, going from the south to the north. Young Guns on defense. And they're going to be in a pistol formation, are the Young Guns. And I'm going to see who the quarterback is. Number 13, going to turn to hand it off. He's going to get around the first wave, is the running back. Tries to cut back, and then he's going to be gathered up and stopped there by number 8. So running the ball for the Trojans was number 8, I believe. No. Well, I'm going to just have to, where I'm sitting right now, I'm looking through all the chain gang and everything. I think number 8 was in on the tackle, J.P. Valdez, for the Young Guns, but on the running back, I never did see his number clearly. All right, so 2nd down and 8 after the pickup of 2. They're on the 22-yard line. And still trying to see who that man. Okay, it's number 3 for the Trojans is the running back, Mason Perez, and the quarterback is number 13, Philip Martinez. Or do I have those backwards? No, I think it's Martinez is the quarterback. Perez is the running back. He's in the shotgun. A formation look. Snap is back. Turn and hand it off. And again, boy, they hit him right in the hole that time. Number 8 and number, let's see who that was. If he'll turn around, I can see his number. The defensive tackle, a timeout taken. And so with 18:34 to go, 33, timeout taken.
Yeah. So maybe that means started?
No, he's saying stop it. This means stop it, guys.
Well, it was, and he kept doing it.
This means stop. Where'd Jade go? She was running it.
She couldn't do this one.
All right, so it's going to be 3rd down. So 3rd down. I thought they got. Oh, that was the 3rd play. So lost 2 yards that time. Got 2 on the first one, and then lost 2. So it's 3rd down and 10. Coming out of the timeout for the Trojans. In on that tackle, that last one was J.P. Valdez, but also one of the defensive tackles, and I never did see his number. Their numbers on the Young Guns, they have their numbers on their front, but they're real small and up on the right chest. As they're standing right here in front of me on the sideline, I can see their number on their front. It's no way you can see it from the sideline out on the field because it's a real small number. And then a lot of them's jerseys roll up in the back, and so they're just hard to see. So hopefully you're seeing them. If I can't get them called for you, you're seeing it here on your TV, on your screen. Turn and hand it up. Number 3 around the left side. He's to the 20, to the 25. He's going to get the first down and more as he's still trying to drive ahead. And now they finally got a scrum, and they'll take him down. And that's a pickup of about 12 yards, maybe 13. And that is 1st and 10 for the Trojans as Mason Perez showed some speed there, got around that corner, and was able to get down the field to the 32-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 on the far hash. Again, they're going from the south to the north here. Opening possession, under 18 minutes, 17:59 and counting, as the Trojans quarterback Philip Martinez comes onto the field, into his huddle, get the play. Young Guns defense will once again get ready to go here. And as I'm looking at their defense, that may have been their middle linebacker a while ago. He's a big kid that was the first one in the hole on that tackle a while ago. All right, so they're going to have trips. No. Nope, they've got a twin and a wide out on either side. Snap is back and turn, hand it off again. He come to the right side and then changed gears and went to the left, and he's going to drive forward out to about close to the 40-yard line. We'll see where they spot him down. Again, that was number 3, Mason Perez, on the run. And that's going to be out at the 39. So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 3 as we go under 17 minutes now, 16:56 and counting. As the play coming in here, 13 is bringing it in, 14 also coming in with him, and that's Nehemiah Gonzalez that came onto the field. And, of course, 13 is the quarterback, Philip Martinez, in the huddle right now with his team, giving the play. And, again, they take it, and every team does it. It's just they take a long time between snaps. And it kind of shortens the game when you got a running clock. All right, they have a tight end this time on the right side, so they're geared this side. Fakes the handoff, steps underneath the rushing guy on the end, now comes back, and he's going to be chased down and tackled for about a 1 yard loss as the quarterback looked to throw the ball, didn't feel like he had a lane to go to, and he tries to run, and then he's tackled from behind. And I think, well, if he'll turn, I'll tell you the number that I think was one of the young guns in on the tag. He never has turned to me, so I can't see his number. But it'll bring up a 3rd down on the tackle for loss. 3rd down and 4 now, 2 yard loss. We're down to 15:35 and counting here in the first half. The score 0-0, and they're going to go trips to the right side. They're a little bit confused, and now number 15 going to hustle over to the other side. So a more standard A formation look. The running back, Mason Perez, back to the right of his quarterback, Philip Martinez, in the shotgun. And now they split number 75 out, and they blow the whistle and say you can't do that. The tackle had moved way outside. White Hat moves him back over. And now he's again getting a wide split. Boy, I don't know. They're moving all around. Snap is back. Going to run. He's looking to maybe pitch it, and he does pitch it. Boy, there's going to be a tackle for loss in the backfield. And good job there by number 4 coming up and making that tackle, Zayden Coronado, as he just forced the quarterback, kind of split him, and the quarterback finally pitched it. That's a big loss. It's going to bring up 4th down and 8. And now another timeout taken. They called the timeout. So 14:21 to go. So tonight we've had 2 different clock operators that didn't know how to run it, so it's been a tough time for the ladies. So they're doing their best. And now it's going to be a punt. So with 4th and 8 in their own territory, they decide to punt it. So the young guns will get their first chance on offense as the ball is being placed down at the 35-yard line of the young guns. That's where they'll start on offense. And they're taking some time getting all situated here, the defenses and the offenses. 14:21 to go in the first half. 0-0 is our score. And one of the Trojans coming on a little bit late. But they're still counting, I think. The officials have not come off the ball. Now one is leaving, and they roll the clock. All right, so I'll try to get you the numbers of the guys on offense here as soon as I can see them. Quarterback brings the man in motion. Snap is back. We're going to call a false start. Or no, it's going to be offsides. He shouldn't have stopped the ball then if it was offsides. But they blew the play dead, so it'll be 1st down and 5 when they move the ball up 5 yards. 1st down and 5. It's going to be number 15 for the Young Guns as the quarterback, Hazen Sanchez. And they're going to come out in an A formation look. His running back, I'll get his number here in a minute. They got a slot and a wide on either side, ball on the near hash as they're going from the north to the south here at J.C. Park. Brings a man in motion and turn, hand it off. The running back runs on the right side. Now he cuts back. He's got a lot of space. He's to the 40, to the 30, and he's going to be tackled. Great tackle there. Bringing him down from behind was number 3, and the running back is number 4, Zayden Coronado. And number 3 chases him down. That's Mason Perez, the quarterback on offense. But a big run into Trojan territory all the way down to the 26-yard line. Started out on a rush to the right side. He cut it back up the middle and then come to this sideline. And I thought he was going to be gone, but he got a good pursuit and a good angle by Perez and was able to track him down and get him from behind. Great run, though, for number 4, Zayden Coronado. 1st and 10 for the Young Guns at the 26-yard line of the Trojans. Ball on the near hash. Now the official going to walk up and say we're holding the ball here, and he's counting the players as we're down to 12:30 and counting. And so the coaches over there saying what's going on. Delay a game. They had too many guys on the field. They had 12, so they're going to mark them up 5 yards. Not delay a game. Too many guys on the field. So 1st down and 5 now on the markup. As Sanchez in the shotgun, he's got his running back, Coronado, to his right. He got a slot and a wide out on either side. They've been bringing a slot in motion, and he does again coming across the field. The ball is a little bit low, but Sanchez picks it up. He's going to try to run. He makes the first guy miss, and then he'll push forward and get back maybe a full yard, maybe 2, depends on the spot, about 1.5 yards. A multitude of Trojans in on the tackle. And that was Sanchez, just a keeper all the way, it looked like, as he gets just inside the 20, about halfway between the 20 and the 19. So it'll bring up 2nd down now and a long 4. I mean a short 4. Said that backwards. All right, so Sanchez again in the shotgun, running back to his right, slotting a wide out on either side. Ball in the middle of the field this time as he's looking over the defense. Snap is back. He's going to drop straight back to throw. He turns, throws it to the left. It's a little bit wobbly, but coming back and making the play on it, and that's a touchdown. Number 24, Trip Sexton, comes back to the ball, catches it, and is drug into the end and drags his defender into the end zone. So the first score of the ball game comes with 11:13 and counting on the clock, 6-0, and we'll see what the Young Guns decide to do with it. If they kick it, it's worth 2. If they send out a PAT unit, it's worth 2 if it goes through. If they run a regular offensive set, it'll be worth 1. And so they're going to line up to kick it and go for 2. Are the Young Guns. 6-0 is our score. I think it's number 20. Well, can you tell the kicker's number, Jeff?
Like 24.
It does look like 24 to you. Kick is up, and the kick is no good. So wide. I think it was wide right. He swept wide left, but it looked like it was wide right. So with 18:20 and counting to go here in the 10:16 and counting. I was like, wait a minute. We've been playing longer than 2 minutes. 10 minutes, and it'll be under 10 minutes whenever the offense gets set to go for the Trojans and the defense gets set to go for the Young Guns. They'll put the ball on the 20 right in the middle of the field, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the south to the north for the Trojans' offensive football side of things. As they're waiting for their play, their quarterback, Philip Martinez, fills them all in. Now they break the huddle. Slotting a wide out either side. Well, I say that. I don't see a wide out to this side, actually, so it must be trips the other way. Or, no, they've been running that tight end, number 10. And now it's number 1 over there. All right, so one running back in the backfield. He's going to turn, and it's just going to be number 13 running it to the left side. He's got the close to the first down, but then he's just racked up and stopped. So about an 8-yard run, maybe. Actually, they're going to mark him down. Where are they going to put him down at? At the 28. Okay, so it will be an 8-yard run. Pick up for number 13, Philip Martinez. That was a run all the way. He took the snap and just went left and was able to get through there. It was a big hit back there, and I think it's number 65. Well, nope, it's not 60. It might be 85. Josue Garcia playing middle linebacker, and there was several young guns there, and he just came flying into it, and that ended the play. He's a big kid. I remember him last week making several tackles. Seemed like he's playing down the line last week. Now they got him at middle linebacker. All right, so a slot and a wide out either side. Ball on the far hash, on the left hash for the offense. Man in motion is number 14. That's Gonzalez. Snap back and hand it off to number 3 around that left side. He's going to be hit. Josue comes in and makes that tackle. Big tackle there by number 85, Garcia. That was number 3 running the ball, Mason Perez. And number 14 went to motion from this side to that side. Nehemiah Gonzalez can add an extra blocker over there, but Garcia read the play, and he just came in and made the tackle for loss. So it was a 1-yard loss. It'll be 3rd down and 3. And then there was a face mask. And I didn't see the flag come in, but they're marking it off. So it was a 15-yard variety, personal foul face mask, all the way out to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Trojans. At their own 42-yard line, we're down to 7 minutes and 28 seconds and counting on the clock here in the first half. It's 6-0 on a touchdown pass from Sanchez to Sexton on the Young Guns in their last possession. All right, trips to the right side, the wide side. Nope, they're going to send 15 over to the other side. So standard A formation, a slot and a wide out on either side. A running back to the right of the quarterback in the backfield, which is Martinez. Snap is back. He drops straight back to throw it. Now he's going to step up underneath pressure, go to the left side, still looking to throw the ball. Now he'll just go and run and go down the sideline, and before he is finally tackled over there by multiple Young Guns. So to bring up a 2nd down. With 6:25 and counting. Oh, it's 2nd down, yeah. 2nd down. And the guy with the deal doesn't realize. Now he's flipping it around. So it'll be 2nd down and about 6 for the Trojans as they're out to the 47-yard line on their side of the ball, on their side of the 50, and the ball on the far hash, which is their left hash. We are under 6 minutes now, as the between these plays usually takes around a minute, a full 60 seconds. They'll break the huddle. The quarterback, Philip Martinez, talking to his running back. He sends them over. They're going to have trips to the right side. Now in the backfield is number 14, Nehemiah Gonzalez, as the quarterback, Martinez, pointing over to the right side. He's in the shotgun. He's got a man behind him in the pistol. Trips to the right side, one receiver to the far side. He's going to take the snap. It's going to be a reverse to number 3, staying home over there, but he gets by the first man, and then he's gang tackled, but that should be a 1st down pickup for Mason Perez as he took that pitch going the other way. So he came from a slot position and went around the quarterback, and he pitched it to him. He went to the left side. It is a 1st down, and the ball spotted at the 46-yard line of the Young Guns as they lead 6-0 with 4:58 and counting. Here in the first half, the Young Guns have that lead. As the quarterback comes back into the huddle, now he's giving his huddle the play. They break the huddle. Back into the backfield is Mason Perez, who went out to that slot position. And Philip Martinez has him to his right, back to the normal-looking offense. He's just going to run it to the right side. Pushes away from the guy in the backfield, but then coming up and making the tackle. Good job there, tackle for loss. And then helping up is number 4, and that is Zayden Coronado, who comes up from the cornerback position and does his work and gets a 5-yard tackle for loss, almost 6 yards. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 16 on the good tackle there. Coming in for the Young Guns, looks like Jackson Milligan, number 99. Looked like that was the number on his jersey. Kind of rolled up, so they're kind of hard to read, but I think that's what it was. He'd come in at a linebacker position. 3:43 and counting. They still hadn't broke the huddle, but now they do. So the Trojans will come up to the line with a slot and a wide out on either side. Ball now on the near hash as Martinez has Perez to his left in the shotgun. Snap is back. He's looking to throw the ball. He's going to throw an out. Rice picked off. Going the other direction. Can he be caught from behind? He's to the 20. He's to the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Young Guns. Great job there as he cut in front of that ball and went the other direction for the touchdown. And I never saw his number. I'm going to try to get it as he still has the ball in his hands. I'm just going to keep my eye on him as his teammates are giving him high fives and pats on the helmet. But a great pick six. And they're going to kick the PAT to try to get 2 points. It's 12-0. I still got my own eyes on him. I'm trying to see his number. And I think his number was 1. So Morgan Corles with the touchdown return on the pick. They're going to line up and go for the PAT, which will be worth 2. 2:44 to go here in the first half. 12-0 Young Guns after that pick six. We got a car beeping over there. Now somebody flipped a button and turned that alarm off. Snap is back. Hold is down. And the kick is up. And did that get through? It did. So the 2-point conversion is good. It's 14-0. Young Guns over the Trojans with 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go here in the first half. So the defense for the Young Guns will go out. The offense for the Trojans will come back out. And it'll be their ball right in the middle of the field on the 20-yard line. First and 20. You need one of these? No? Just looking?
Looking to see if you got the interception.
I think it was number 1, wasn't it? Morgan, and I don't know if that's Corles. Or was you thinking it was a different number? I watched him all the way over here, and I think it was number 1. Oh, it was for the Young Guns. Oh, you know what? I did say wrong. It was Liam Barber, number 1 for the Young Guns. I apologize again. I get confused easily.
That's what I thought it was.
Now, you thought it was 17 or 24 or Newton? 43? I thought it was 1. Well, I had that all messed up, fans. I apologize. I hope you were able to see the numbers.
From the sideline, it looked like it was
The number 43. Oh, that's who. Okay. Well, okay, so maybe it was Newton then. In any case, a great touchdown reception, interception, and return for a touchdown. All right, so the our Trojans back on for offense. Snap is back. Turn and hand it off on the left side. He's going to try to get around the corner. He's tripped up over there by number 21 for the Young Guns, and that's Cash Fletcher making the tackle. The running back, Mason Perez, was tripped up, so got back to the line of scrimmage, and now we've got a young man down. And so they're going to have to stop the clock at 2:23. They've got an injury timeout. And let's see, is that their running back? It is. So number 3 kind of getting up slowly there. Hopefully he is okay. Looks like he's going to get off the field on his own power. So Jeffrey thinks it was number 43 on the interception return, Blake Newton, and I thought it was Liam Barber, number 1. But in any case, one of those guys got a touchdown for the Young Guns on an interception return. So second down and 10 for the Trojans. And again, they've got a slot. And they're going to move number 1 over as fast as they can to the other side, wide out. So a slot and a wide out on either side. Number 5 in the backfield. He's just number 13. The quarterback's just going to keep her, and he's going to be tripped up and tackled for a loss and a timeout taken. So 1:38 to go. It's third down and 12 for the Trojans. The Young Guns call a defensive timeout. We're hoping to hold them and then get the ball back on a punt as they lead 14-0 here in the first half with 1:38 to go. I tell you what I need. So anybody out there listening that wants to be a part of this production, I need a spotter with some binoculars. Because these numbers are hard to read on some of these jerseys. They roll up. I'm looking over there at the Trojans, and theirs are staying down pretty good, and they're white, and they're on gray unis, and they're pretty easy to see, and they're really big. But the other three teams are a little harder for me. They roll up, and sometimes they're easy, but sometimes they're not. But a spotter would be handy. I need to talk to somebody into coming out with me and using the binoculars, and they can see better. It's hard to see the whole field with a set of binoculars, so I keep my eyes on the field. But if I had a spotter, that would be handy. If you're interested, come on out here next Monday night. And just come over here and tell me it was number 1. Yeah, I thought it was. Jeffrey said you were right. I guess you went and asked somebody. Yeah. Yeah, it was number 1, Liam Barber, with the interception return for a touchdown. All right, we're back 3rd down and 12 as Philip Martinez has his running back in the ballgame, Mason Perez. And he's looking to throw it, is Martinez. He rolls away from traffic, steps up underneath. Now he's on the run. There is a penalty flag right where there'd be holding, but he was hit hard. Oh, man. Hit really hard by Josue Garcia. Did not pick up the first down, but there was a hold, and they're stopping the clock with 1:03 to go. I think it was a hold. He hasn't made the call yet, but boy, where that penalty flag was. Oh, they're moving them forward. So I don't know what the call was. Hopefully he'll tell us. I missed it if he did say. Oh, so it was a penalty where they didn't have 4 down linemen on defense. I heard the coach saying, put your hand on the ground. So I guess that was the play. All right, so it was a first down. The pass is incomplete. Tried to throw it out there to number 19, and it went in and out of the hands of Jimmy Vasquez, a 6th grader for the Trojans. And then they stopped the clock again with 49 seconds. And I can't figure out. I'm gonna have to talk to somebody with the city. It seems like different things are happening on these games. They stopped the clock again, and in the first game, and a lot of the games they don't stop the clock at all. But all right, be 2nd down and 10 at their own 31-yard line with 49 seconds to go. 14-0 is our score. Here in the first half of game number 2. First game, if you missed it, was FBD against the Spartans. FBD got the win, 20-0. All right, so here we go, 2nd down and 10. Martinez takes a look over to his coach on the sideline, and now still looking over there is they're going to send out Perez out of the backfield. I think they're missing a player. Snap is back. He steps up into the pocket, now rolls off to the left side, and then he's going to have to hurry, and they're going to be tackled for loss all the way back to the 25-yard line as the defense got back there and got him, and I just can't see their numbers from that far away. But, well, let me see if I can figure out who it was. One of the coaches said, that a boy. I thought he said Cash or, yeah, so Cash Fletcher probably, number 21, was in on that tackle. I heard a coach say that a boy Cash. So 3rd down and 16 now with 41 seconds to go in the first half. The Trojans trying to put something together here. It's 14-0 in favor of the Young Guns, but the Trojans wanting to get something going, and any time they could be a long breakaway play, so they still got time to do that here in the first half. Chilly evening out here, and it's probably not even chilly. I'm gonna look at my phone, but it's chilly when you're just sitting here talking. And if it says it's 80, does it feel like 83 to you? Oh, that was at 6:40. Let's see what it feels like now. I'm asking Jeffrey, the producer. 8:06. It feels like, it says 69 degrees, but it feels like 70. So I don't know if my phone has got a mind of its own or if it really is that warm, but I'm telling you, it's a little chilly. But as I look at the fans, some of them are all bundled up. Some of them are wearing shorts and T-shirts, so I don't know. I'm pretty hot-blooded normally, so I'm a little chilly. All right, so we're going to go quads this time to the wide side. Now they're going to send number 3 across. They're going to send Perez back to the other side. Empty backfield as number 13, Philip Martinez, the quarterback, has trips to the wide side, twins to the far side. Snap is back. He's going to step up and throw the ball. Oh, and it's going to be picked off back there. And he is tackled back at about the 41-yard line. And again, I'm going to try to get the number of that young man. But that's another interception for the Young Guns. And keep an eye on him. If he'll turn around, maybe I'll see his number. It's number 15, looked like. You think it was number 0 or 8?
That kid that was running across?
Yeah, you kept your eye on him better than I did. Jeffrey's talking to me. He's trying to be my spotter. I'm not sure who made the interception, but let's see.
Right, 21.
I thought it was him. So we think it was 21, Cash Fletcher. But I'm not 100% sure. So it's 67 degrees, so it is not cold. I'm just a little chilly. 32 seconds to go after the turnover. A running back on either side of the quarterback for the Young Guns. They got a wide receiver to the wide side, a slot and a wide out to the other side. Now they bring number 1 in motion, and that's Liam Barber. He crosses that way. He's going to pitch it and come back this way. Nobody over here, so he's going to have to hurry. Gets by the corner, and then he tripped up. He's still on his feet. Number 10 chasing him down. He is going to get him down at about the 19-yard line. The tackle on number 24, Trip Sexton. Is that 24? That's who was running with the ball, Trip Sexton. He was tackled by number 10, Mauricio Tavera. And the clock is running, 19 seconds and counting. The quarterback, number 15, Hazen Sanchez, in the shotgun, takes a snap, looking to throw the ball, looks to the left, looks to the right. Now he's going to roll out to his right. Comes back to the left, still looking. Going to have to turn. Boy, a big block toe, and they're going to call that a good block, I thought, but I guess it was blindside block, and that's going to come back. Clock run dead, and there was an offensive penalty, so that should be the end of the first half, as there was an illegal block, and boy, he took a big hit from the big man, number 85, Josue Garcia, I think is who got that big hit. All right, so it's halftime here in game number 2. The Young Guns leading 14-0 over the Trojans. We'll be back, second half action in about 5 minutes. Stay right there, KSVPTV.com. We're on Facebook, KSVP Radio on Facebook, and KSVP TV on YouTube. Wherever you're watching and listening, thanks for tuning in here. We'll be back. All right, welcome back here to Monday Night Football on KSVPTV.com as the Young Guns and the Trojans playing here. Second half getting ready to be underway. Young Guns with the ball going the opposite direction, now going from south to the north, and they're on the 20-yard line. The offensive line kind of standing up, looking, and now they go down to their stance. Running back and quarterback in the backfield, slotting wide out. No, they had trips on this side. He's going to roll to this side, throw the ball. It's caught. Turning up the field to the 30 and hit immediately by number 13. And the reception was to number 7 for the Young Guns. So that was Alex Valdez on the 9-yard pickup. Actually, yeah, almost got the first down. And number 7 came up and made the tackle. Actually, it was number 9 came up. Owen Golden, I think, won the tackle. Well, I should have looked down on my roster sooner. Trips to the far side, which is the wide side. He's rolling out that direction, looking to throw the ball. Still looking. Now tucks it and runs, and he's going to be drugged down from behind by number 33 of the Trojans, and that is Case Thompson on the tackle. That was the quarterback that was trying to get free down there. Hazen Sanchez, he had trips to that wide side, and he was looking to throw the ball, but just didn't have anybody open. And it was number 13, who I'm pretty sure, Philip Martinez, who came up and made that stick a while ago for the Trojans. All right, in the backfield is number 4, Zayden Coronado. And again, I got it wrong. It wasn't Hazen Sanchez. The throw, and it's just underthrown. Number 7 was the intended receiver for the Young Guns, Alex Valdez, but it falls incomplete. It was number 13 for the Trojans, who I think came in and made the tackle, Philip Martinez. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 now after the incompletion. 17:53 and counting to go in the ball game. Got 2 running backs, one on either side of the quarterback for the Young Guns, Hazen Sanchez. Coronado, and the other one I can't see. He's going to run this direction. Pitches it. It's to the 40. Trying to get outside to the 45 and then drugged down. Oh, no, he's still on his feet. He got away from that would-be tackler. Now he's finally tackled. Tripped up by number 33. And that is Case Thompson for the Trojans. And it was number 15 running the ball for the Young Guns. Hazen, no, it wasn't. It was I don't know who it was. He was the running back there with the pair of them. And maybe it was Liam Barber, number 1. All right, so back to their normal-looking offense, a slot and a wide out on either side. Sanchez with number 4, Coronado to his right in the backfield. And they're going to be a offsides on the defense on the Trojans. So the Young Guns will get the first down now. It was 2nd down and really short. So it'll be 1st and 10. The ball will be placed right at the 49-yard line on their side of the field as the Young Guns break the huddle. And again, it'll be Coronado in the backfield to the left of Sanchez, the quarterback. Slot and a wide out on either side. Ball in the near hash. Snap is back. Sanchez rolls to his left, looking to throw the ball. He's going to set and throw it down deep, and it's going to be knocked down by number 10 of the Trojans, Mauricio Tavera, with a good defensive play there. Incomplete. I thought he might even get the interception, but he was able to knock it down out of the air. And so it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Young Guns at their 49-yard line. Ball will be again placed on the near hash here as they're going from the south to north. Kind of a northwesternly wind. And I was talking but at halftime about the sprinklers are going over there to the west, and so that breeze is coming across water, making it colder feeling, I think. Snap is back. Sanchez is going to run. It's going to be a run all the way, and he is going to be spun around, change, go the other direction, And he's got some room out between him. He's to the 40, 35, 30. Cuts upfield inside the tacklers. Makes another man miss. Still on his feet. And finally slammed to the ground. And it's number 33 making that tackle for the Trojans, Case Thompson. But, boy, it's way down the field as Sanchez started going right, had a bunch of blockers. He cut back, went all the way back across the field, then cut it down the sideline. So a big pickup. And from where I'm at, I can't tell where the ball is. Let's see. It's inside the 15-yard line, probably somewhere around the 13, it looks like, as I look across at the line judge on the far side, somewhere in that range. So a big pickup for number 13, Philip Martinez, as he goes. Number Hazen Sanchez for the Young Guns as he goes back into the huddle. So Sanchez, the quarterback, has trips to the left side. He's got one receiver to the right. Does Sanchez, his running back, is number 4.
Yeah, but we got the
Coronado. Throw it to the right side, and tackled out there for a loss was number 1, and in on that tackle was number 15 for the Trojans. And that was Liam Olguin, and number 1, Liam Barber, was on the reception, but it looked like he got lost maybe 1 or 2 yards. So they'll bring up second down and 11 or 12 for the Young Guns. .13:35 and counting to go here in the second half as Sanchez in the shotgun. He's got his running back, Coronado, to his right. Trips to the left side, one receiver to the right. He's on the left hash. He's going to throw it out there, and it's going to be incomplete. The ball fell straight down in his hands, bounced right back up to him, and he didn't really have the handle. He was trying to throw a screen out there with the trips, but ball bounces. So we're down to 13:06 and counting. It'll be third down and about 11, maybe 12, as the Young Guns will huddle up. Coach gives the play to his quarterback, Sanchez. He'll hustle out there. 14-0 is our score here in the second half. The Young Guns lead, and now they're on the drive after that big, long run. But stiffening up is the Trojans' defense. It's third down and 12. Trips to the right side, which is the short side of the field. One receiver to the far side. Sanchez takes snap. He's going to roll to the right, short side of the field, looking to throw it. He stops, sets up, and now he's got a man in his face. He gets away from him. He steps and throws it into the end zone. And I guess he was out of bounds. There's a pile of bodies down there. I can't see if they called him in bounds, but there was a flag. Oh, it was completed. I see I'm going to mark it. Well, now they're bringing it back to the white hat. So there was a flag on the play, face mask on the Trojans, not the 15-yard style, the 5-yard version. So that'll take them up. It's going to be third down and about 7, maybe 8. As they break the huddle, the Trojans go. The Young Guns going a little faster than any other team that I've seen out here between plays. All right, so Sanchez in the shotgun, looking, takes a snap. He's going to hand it off, going back the other direction. Had a hole, and he went through it. Did he get enough to get the first down? And that was Zayden Coronado on the carry. A couple of different Trojans in on the tackle, including number 11 for the Trojans, Ethan Alcocer. He's a 6th grader. And it was not enough for the first down. So fourth down and a couple yards, maybe 3. And they're going to go for it. They break the huddle quickly. They're going to go trips to the narrow side of the field, short side of the field, one receiver to the far side. Snap is back. He's going to look to throw to the right side, short side of the field, goes into the end zone. And I can't see. Looks like maybe they got the first down. I saw a coach saying first down over on the sideline, but there's just a pile of humanity down there on the sideline. So it was complete. I have no idea who to, but it will be first and goal. And I'm trying to see where they spot the ball. See if I can tell on the, no. First and goal around the 5-yard line, I think. And with 10:32 and counting to go, the Young Guns once again knocking on the door, leading 14-0 here in the second half. Trips to the wide side, ball on the right hash. Sanchez, the quarterback, with his running back, Coronado, to his left, takes a snap. He's going to roll out to the left. He's going to throw it into the end zone. Touchdown! Young Guns. And I'll try to see who caught that ball if he turns this direction. And there was a flag on the play. So no touchdown. As there was a flag, and it was a holding, offensive holding. So wipe the touchdown off the board. The score remains 14-0. And they'll mark the penalty off, 10-yard penalty. Clock, of course, still running, down to 9:42 and counting. So the Young Guns back in their huddle. That was a really nice pass there from Sanchez. I couldn't tell who caught it, but it was a good route. He ran, looked like a good deep out route, and led him perfectly, hit him in stride, but a holding, so it brought it back. This time, lining up in the shotgun in the pistol formation with Coronado behind the quarterback. He's going to turn, hand it off to him. Coronado goes to the right side. He's around the corner, and then he was hit. And can't tell where you can I'm looking on our screen here, and you can't tell. Or I can't tell. I'll bring up a second down and goal. I can't quite tell where they're at. Down to 8:41 and counting in the ball game. Young Guns knocking on the door, leading 14-0. Coach walks out and is going to give his play to his quarterback, number 15, Hazen Sanchez. He goes back into the huddle. Breaks the huddle. Running a tight set to the right side. Snap back, fakes the handoff, puts it on his hip. He's going to have two guys to beat. He gets around the first, cuts inside the second, and then taken to the ground. Good tackle over there by number 2 of the Trojans, and that was Xadrian Laura with the tackle of Sanchez. Keeps him out of the end zone. So that'll bring up third down and goal for the Young Guns, and now a timeout taken. Timeout. You did? Okay. $14-0. I didn't see which way he pointed, but I think the Young Guns called the timeout. So both teams talking to their coaches and huddles kind of off to the side. Next week, we'll be back out here live on Monday Night Football. 6th, 6:30, and 7:30 are the appointed game times. Again, these are 20-minute running clocks. They do stop the clock on change of possession. They do stop it on timeouts. And in this game, they've been stopping it a little more. I'm going to have to talk to somebody and find out what the reasoning was. In the first half, they kept stopping it under 2 minutes, and I originally thought that was a rule, but the first game, that didn't happen, so I'm not sure. But in any case, we'll have 2 more games out here next week, 6:30 and 7:30. Right now, 7:52 to go in this ball game, and the Young Guns, who are knocking on the door for another touchdown, they lead 14-0. They're going to have trips to the wide side of the field, ball on the far hash. Sanchez will be in the shotgun. He's got Coronado to his right. One receiver over on the sideline on the left side, which is the short side of the field. Snap is back. He rolls to the right, looking. He has a flood over there of receivers. He's going to throw it into the back of the end zone. Oh, in and out of the hands. Incomplete. Good route. He hit the back receiver. Sanchez looking. He looked at his outside receiver. Didn't think it was there. He saw him running along the back line back there in the end zone and threw it. And it just goes in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. So it'll bring up a 4th down. I believe it's 4th down and goal. And they're going to line up and go for it. Again, going to have trips to the wide side of the field. One receiver all the way over there against the sideline on the short side. The running back, Coronado, to the right of Sanchez in the backfield in the shotgun. Looks for the snap. He's going to roll this way again. Looking. Going to throw it into the corner. And was it caught? It was caught. Touchdown. And let me see if I can see his number on our, well, nope. So it was caught for a touchdown, and boy, I see the young man that caught it, but his jersey is rolled up. I can't see almost any number on him. Oh, she's way back. So I'm sorry I can't see the number, but a good job over there. They caught it in the corner of the end zone on the right side. Good pass from Sanchez, and the touchdown makes the score 20-0. They're going to line up for the PAT, which is worth 2 points if they're able to kick it through. Kind of got a crosswind. 6:08 to go in the ball game. Hold is down. Kick is up, and the kick looked good, and it was. So it'll be 22-0 with 6:08 to go when the Trojans take the field from their 20-yard line, coming from the north to the south here on KSVPTV.com. Trojan defense will come out. The Young Guns defense will come out. The Trojan offense will now take the field as they're over in the huddle on their sideline or near their sideline, talking about how they want to get this ball marched down the field as quickly as they can, down by 3 scores. I talked about it quite a bit in the first game and then some in the first half, but KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com, we got a lot of games this week. We had these 2 tonight. Tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon at 4:30, we'll be at Morris Field for the 8th grade Border Conference Championship. Our Artesia Bulldogs taking on the Lovington Wildcats 8th grade at Morris Field. We'll have that game live. If you can make it, go watch. But if you can't, then tune in. Immediately following that, around 6:30, we'll have the first district play for the Artesia girls volleyball team at the pit. Robbie Blue and I will be on both of those calls. That game about 6:30. Again, if you can go. Number 15 in motion, but then a penalty flag comes in. It was on the Trojans, so that's going to back them up 5. It'll be first down and 15. Their quarterback, Philip Martinez, was in the shotgun. Let's see, it looks like they're just going to keep the same play called. Now they roll the clock. 5:33 and counting. They've got a slot and a wide out, either side, ball in the middle of the field. Running back, and they're going to bring 15 in motion. He crosses in front of the quarterback. Ball is snapped low, picked up by the running back. He's going to come to the right side. He breaks through the first tackle, still on his feet, and then he's going to be ganged up on by a multitude. The ball is out on the ground. It's picked up by number 10, the fumble, and he is running the ball for the Trojans. He's to the 40, to the 30, being chased to the 20. Can he get him? Number 4 trying to get him from behind. He's not going to be able to. Number 10 for the Trojans, it scores. That's Mauricio Tavera, and he picked up the fumble by his running back and went down the left sideline, and he goes in for the touchdown with 4:47 to go and counting here in the ball game. Touchdown, Trojans. Well, they'll line up and go for the 2-point PAT, or if they'll line up in offense and go for 1 point, we'll see. But they needed the football. The official kind of threw it to the sideline. Now they're getting it back. So touchdown, Trojans. So our score now 22-6. The Trojans get on the board, and the time just ticking away here as they're trying to get set up to run the PAT. Number 75 for the Trojans going to do the kicking, and that is Jose Lopez, a 5th grader, as he'll step off his steps. His quarterback, number 13, Philip Martinez, to do the holding. Snap is back, the hold is down, and the kick. And did it get over? It did, so it just got over the crossbar. The score now 22-8 in favor of the Young Guns. So that's worth 2. So 22-8 is our score. There is 3:25 and counting to go here in the ball game. And the offense for the Young Guns will come out. The defense for the Trojans as the ball comes in from the sideline of the Young Guns. Both teams kind of huddled up, getting ready to bring their defense out will be the Trojans. The offense for the Young Guns. 22-8 is our score. second game of the doubleheader on the evening. So now the Young Guns will leave their sideline, the offense. The defense for the Trojans still not on the field, as we're down to 2:37 and counting. All right, so they're back ready to go. They got trips to the near side, one receiver to the far side. Snap is back. Sanchez is going to roll to the right. He's going to run the ball. He's got the first down and more, still on his feet, and he's finally tackled from behind by number 23. And that young man was Andon Fierro with the tackle. Hayes and Sanchez with the big yardage pickup. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. As we go under 2 minutes, we're down to 1:41 now. Sanchez hustles in from the sideline with his play. They'll break the huddle with 1:29 and counting. Trips to the far side, which is the wide side of the field. One receiver to the near side. Number 4, the running back. That's Coronado to the left of Sanchez in the shotgun. Looking for the snap. It's right back to him. He's going to turn and hand it off on a little counter. And Coronado gets around the first man. He's down the sidelines. He cuts back. And then the ball comes out. Picking it up are the Trojans. And it'll be first down for the Trojans. See if I can see who picked that ball up on the turnover. Number 13, I think, is who got it for the Trojans, and that's their quarterback, Philip Martinez, if that's who picked it up. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the turnover with 55 seconds to go. 22-8 our score, but the Trojans looking to get within one score as quickly as they can here. So I don't think I finished out what I was saying about. So then on Thursday night, we've got the Artesia girls volleyball team at Goddard, and we'll be there, Robbie and I. And then on Friday night, we'll be back in Roswell at Goddard at the Wool Bowl for the Bulldogs Goddard football game. So lots of stuff on KSVPTV.com, KSVP Radio. Trips to the wide side for the Trojans. One receiver to the near side. Their quarterback looking over everything, takes a snap, rolls out to the right side. He's going to throw it. It's going to be caught over there and immediately knocked down. And it was number 15 on the reception. There's a timeout on the field. So for the Trojans, number 15, Liam Olguin on the reception. Pickup of about 3. Our quarterback is Philip Martinez, number 13. So timeout on the field with 44 seconds to go in the ball game, and I'm ready to go home and get a hot cup of something. Hot cup of cocoa or something. Coffee. It's kind of chilly. Okay, Jeffrey said he's having decaf Irish breakfast tea. Hot, I guess.
Hot, yeah.
Hot. I don't have any tea in my house except for cold sweet tea. I don't have no hot tea. But we do have coffee. And you have some Pearl Grey. And caffeine doesn't bother me. I can drink a cup of coffee and I'll go to bed anyway. But I don't need decaf.
Doctor's orders.
Oh, for Jeffrey, it's doctor's orders. He can't have caffeine. After a certain time of the day, Jeffrey can't drink caffeine, but I can. So I may make me a hot cup of coffee. I don't know. It's pretty chilly out here. All right, they're coming out of the timeout. Trojans 8, the Young Guns 22 with 44 seconds to go here in the ball game. And the ball's going to be on the far hash for the Trojans. And they're going to have... Okay, it looked like they were going to have trips to the short side, but he's sending the receiver over to the wide side. So the quarterback, Philip Martinez looks over the defense. The snap rolls back to him. Oh, no, it come to number 3. He picks it up. He throws it down the field, and it's short, incomplete. As the clock stopped with 35 seconds to go. And again, they're stopping the clock in this game in the with under 2 minutes. And the only thing I can figure is that it's, or did they call a timeout? Illegal man down. Well, there was a penalty flag, illegal man downfield, so they're marking that off. But the Trojans are over there in the huddle like they got a timeout, and I don't think a timeout was taken. So the clock is stopped with 36 seconds. So the Trojans offense back on the field. Martinez looking over, and they're. No, they wanted you to stop it. Now he's going to stop it again.
He stopped the game because the clock wasn't right.
Oh.
I was about to say, that's not why he stopped the game. Giving the clock operator a tough time over here is Jeffrey.
I'm sorry.
All right, so now they're ready to go. When he rolls his arm, you can hit the... Oh, you already did. Snap is back. Going to roll to his right. I think it's number 3. Gets up by the first man, and then he's going to be hit hard after a pickup of about 4 or 5. And now the clock stopped with 6 seconds on the clock. And I'm not sure who called that timeout, but it was number 3 back there, Joaquin Bustamante, playing quarterback, running that ball, or a direct snap to him. And there's some kids out here just freezing me to death because they're in shorts and T-shirts, all these little ones down here. Woo! So I don't know how there was a clock stoppage that time. I guess maybe a timeout taken because the Trojans are over there on the field, so they must have took a timeout. All right, so 6 seconds remaining when they resume play. Trojans took a timeout. It's 22-8 with 6 seconds, so barring a defensive penalty, this will probably be the last play of the ball game after they start running the play. All right, so the quarterback, Martinez, takes a look, takes a snap. He's going to roll to the right. He's going to keep it and run, and that'll end the ball game unless there's a defensive penalty. He is hit and knocked out of bounds, and that will be it. I don't see any flags on the field. So 22-8, the Young Guns get the win over the Trojans here in game number 2. Game number 1 was won by FBD as they won 20-0 over the Spartans. And that's our ball games out here tonight. Thanks for tuning in, KSVPTV.com. We were on KSVP Radio on Facebook as well as KSVP TV on YouTube. Tomorrow afternoon, 8th grade border conference, we will be live at Morris Field. Join us there as the 8th grade boys look to win their border conference against the Lovington Wildcats. And then 6:30, it'll be game time over at the pit. The Artesia Bulldog volleyball team, their first district game of the season. Second season gets underway, and they'll be at 6:30. Come and join us. We'll see you tomorrow.